The morning sun, a blaze of gold and fire, spilled over the horizon. It cast long shadows across the city of Amarna. Neferu, a young scribe with ink-stained fingers and a thirst for knowledge, squinted against the glare. He hurried through the bustling marketplace, his satchel bumping against his hip. The air buzzed with the sounds of bartering vendors and gossiping neighbors. The scent of fresh bread and dates mingled with the earthy aroma of the Nile. Life in Amarna, the capital city of Pharaoh Akhenaten, pulsed with vibrant energy. Neferu's sandals slapped against the dusty ground as he navigated the throng. He reached the imposing entrance of the royal archives, his heart swelling with familiar pride. This grand edifice, a testament to the pharaoh's devotion to knowledge and truth, housed countless scrolls and papyri. Within these walls lay the secrets of the past, the whispers of history, and the weight of Neferu's sacred duty. He entered the cool, dimly lit interior. The air hung heavy with the scent of papyrus and cedar wood. The silence, broken only by the soft rustle of scrolls, offered a stark contrast to the clamor of the marketplace. Neferu greeted his fellow scribes with a respectful nod. He moved with practiced ease through the labyrinthine rows of shelves, his fingers trailing over the clay tablets that held the stories of his ancestors. As the sun climbed higher, bathing Amarna in its golden light, Neferu lost himself in his work. He meticulously copied hieroglyphs onto a fresh sheet of papyrus. He felt a sense of peace settle over him, a sense of purpose that transcended the mundane. He was a guardian of history, a keeper of the pharaoh's words. Little did he know, however, that fate had other plans, plans that would lead him down a treacherous path and test the very foundations of his world. Days turned into weeks, and the routine of the archives became Neferu's sanctuary. The world outside, with its whispers of discontent and simmering unrest, seemed to fade away as he immersed himself in his work. One afternoon, however, the tranquility of his world was shattered. A sense of unease settled over Neferu as he sorted through a stack of newly arrived scrolls. They were delivered from Thebes, the former capital, and their contents were unsettling. The hieroglyphs danced before his eyes, forming words that sent a shiver down his spine. They spoke of rebellion, of plots against the pharaoh, of shadows gathering in the heart of the two lands. Neferu's heart pounded in his chest. He had heard rumors, whispers in the marketplace, but he had dismissed them as the idle chatter of malcontents. Now, staring at the stark evidence, he could no longer ignore the truth. A conspiracy was brewing, and it threatened to unravel the fabric of their society. Fear warred with a burgeoning sense of duty within him. He knew he should report his discovery, inform the authorities. Yet a nagging doubt held him back. The pharaoh's reforms, his elevation of the Aten, the sun god above all others, had created a deep rift in the kingdom. The priests of Amun, once powerful and revered, had been stripped of their authority, their temples closed. Their resentment festered, a potent force that threatened to boil over. Neferu paced the length of the archives, his mind racing. He couldn't shake the feeling that this conspiracy ran deeper than a few disgruntled priests. The scrolls spoke of powerful allies, of whispers in high places. He needed to tread carefully, gather more information before he could act. But who could he trust? Who would believe the words of a lowly scribe? As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the city, Neferu decided to seek out his childhood friend, Kiya. She was a skilled healer, trained in the arts of herbology and ancient remedies. More importantly, Kiya possessed a sharp mind and an unwavering loyalty. She would listen without judgment and offer her counsel. He found her on the banks of the Nile, her fingers tracing patterns in the cool water. Kiya greeted him with a warm smile, her eyes sparkling with intelligence and compassion. She listened patiently as he poured out his heart, his voice barely a whisper against the backdrop of the gently flowing river. When he finished, she remained silent for a moment, her gaze fixed on the distant horizon. The setting sun painted the sky in hues of orange, purple, and gold, a breathtaking spectacle that seemed at odds with the turmoil brewing in their midst. "Neferu," she finally said, her voice soft yet firm, "you have stumbled upon a dangerous secret, one that could have grave consequences for all involved." Kiya understood the risks, the potential danger they faced, yet there was no hesitation in her voice, only a steely resolve that mirrored his own. "We must tread carefully," she continued. "Gather more information before we reveal what we know. The wrong move could have disastrous consequences." Her words, measured and calm, soothed his frayed nerves. He felt a surge of gratitude for her friendship, for her unwavering support. In that moment, As the last rays of the sun dipped below the horizon, they made a pact. They would uncover the truth, no matter the cost.